Jesus. Stupid lamp. All right, can you hear me? Anyone out there? Can you hear me? You can definitely see me. There I am. Let's check in with the Logitech Brio. Put it over here. Camera not available. That doesn't make any sense. That makes 0 sense. Camera is definitely available. Camera is right there. Camera is on. If there's one thing in this world I don't understand, it's technology. I just don't get it. I just don't get technology. Oh, in use by another application. Oh, there you go. It is in use by another application. It is in use by another application. I got my nightcap. I got my nightcap. It sounds good. It sounds good. Oh, man. Let's go back. So last time I did this with this new microphone that allows me to be a little more free, it jacked the volume way up. So hopefully this sounds better. Check 1, 2, check. All right. I might just keep that open because it keeps messing with the gain. And I don't want it to sound too. Why does it keep doing that with the gain? It's raising the gain way up high. Why is it doing that? What if I bring it closer? Why is it raising the gain to 100%? It's going to blow the mic out. Don't do that. I don't understand why it's doing that. I really don't understand. Look at it. The more I talk, the more the gain goes up. It's doing it automatically. Why? Don't do that. I don't want you to do that. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2, check. There, let me listen to myself again. We are experimenting here tonight, people. We are experimenting. We are experimenting. We are experimenting. We are experimenting. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the gain. I don't know why. Look at it. It's just going up and up and up. I don't get it. I'm going to show my brother. Larry, check this out. As I talk into my new microphone, the gain on its own, without me touching it, is going up and up and up, which is going to blow out the microphone. Look at it going. The gain is going, gone. I'm not doing anything to it. Who knows? Listen, if the gain is up that high, I can see it's blowing out the microphone. Hey. The gain is blowing out. I don't understand. I just don't understand what is going on, but we're going to continue. We are going to continue with the show. Welcome to TMPS Nightcap. It is May 16th, 2022, and I am sorry that I have been absent. But I had COVID-19. So anyway, I'm talking to my brother. I don't know. Jason, does the mic sound okay? I'm trying to figure out how to get the mic not to max out the gain because I really don't know how to use this shit. Why is it maxing out the gain? I really don't know. Here, I'm going to turn the gain up on the microphone a little bit. Just to right there. Check 1 2 check. Jason, are you watching? All right, hold on. How does the microphone sound? Is it loud? Is it obnoxious? Like, I'm trying to figure out this new microphone. I really like it, but it's acting goofy. Is it too loud? I just don't get. I just don't understand. It's gold. You gotta love it. It's totally gold. I don't know. All I know is this this microphone apparently wants to be maxed out at 100% gain, and there's no reason why. I don't know why. It just wants to do that, and no matter what I do, it is just maxing out the gain. So I guess that's it. So this is the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to TMPS Nightcap. There's the camera. Here's the microphone. Jason, I need you on live because we are going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins, who unfortunately, here's my nightcap, Bacardi and Diet. Oh, I don't have my little towel. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got to have a little because of the condensation. I don't understand condensation, but condensation is a thing. You know, Jason, you're watching, but it tells me that no one's watching. So I don't understand how exactly this works because it says 0 people are watching, but you are obviously still watching. So I don't understand why. That is what it is. But can you hear me? Does the microphone sound okay? All right, so Jason, let's get started. This is the 2022 or 21. I don't know how they actually do it. Season for hockey, and the Pittsburgh Penguins were playing the New York Rangers in the playoffs. They went all the way to Game 7, and unfortunately, the Penguins lost in the they lost in Game 7, which is very unfortunate, but that is what happened. And it did go into overtime, which is, you know, fantastic. Overtime is great. So for Game 7, I went to a bar to watch it because I don't have cable. And the bar wasn't super packed, but there were some people there. I have a feeling that maybe people thought that if it went to game 7, that we really didn't have a chance against the Rangers. I think Jason would agree. He has told me before that the Rangers were on paper a better team. And, but you know what? When they hit that shorthanded goal in game 7, the Penguins, I thought, this is it. I thought this shorthanded goal is kind of like, an omen that if we can get this shorthanded goal, we really have a chance, that it could be that moment in the game that's the difference between winning and losing. But unfortunately, the Rangers scored, tied it up overtime, and they won in overtime. So that is unfortunate. But Jason, did we go to what game? Game 5? Did we go to game 5? I'm pretty sure it was game 5. What a game. Unbelievable. Game 4. Yes, we went to game 4. Game 5 was back in New York. That is correct. Yes, okay. What a game. Listen, the Pens might have lost this series, but what a series it was. Holy shit. Game 4 was unbelievable at PPG Paints Arena. Jason and I were there, and the whole crowd was cheering, Igor, Igor. So the goalie for the Rangers, his name's Igor, something or other, Russian. Wait, we had a lead in game 5, 6, 7, still lost. Yeah, well, that's how it goes, though. They couldn't hold on to the lead. Jason said our defense is poop soup. I mean, so we had 3 different goalies play in this series, correct? Jay, 3 different goalies. Of course we deserve better, but we've also been spoiled in Pittsburgh. Totally spoiled. Greatest player in the world since 1986 or 88 or whatever. We're totally spoiled. Pittsburgh hockey fans expect to win the cup. When you have Crosby, Malkin, you expect to win the cup every year. So our expectations are real high. Real high. But we had 3 different goalies. Now, Jason, Jari came back for game 7. Would you have put him in for game 7? Well, yeah, that's true. Just for this series alone. But Jason, you mentioned the Rangers are the better team. So our goalies are awful. Well, it's JV. Yeah, it's Mickey Mouse. No, but Jason, answer my question. Our last goalie, the goalie that was in, I forget his name, the goalie that you and I watched, that was not Jari. All right. We won game 4 like 7-4. It was unbelievable. Even though Jari was healthy, would have you kept that goalie in? Louis. Would have you kept him in? Is his name Louis Dominique or Dominique Louis? I don't know any of this, Jay. You got to tell me. Okay. So Jari needed to play. Okay. And I understand that, I understand that when the starter's healthy, you put him in. How do you pronounce that? Dominique? Dominique would be a Q. Mr. Spicy Pork? Oh, you said he was eating some spicy pork, didn't expect to go into play. Which game was that where he was? So I guess he was the backup goalie, didn't expect to play. So he had some like spicy pork. And then they were like, no, you game one. They're like, hey, you have to go play. And he's like, I just had some spicy pork. Like, I'm going to have to hit the restroom, like, soon. Like, I'm going to have a tummy ache after eating the spicy pork. That's funny. Who's Do Ming? Do Ming. Who's Do Ming? Jason says things. I don't know what he's talking about. I have no idea who Do Ming is. Though someone, so I put something on Facebook about the hockey game. Oh, that's how you say his name. So his name is spelled Domingue, and it's pronounced Domingue, which makes sense. So Jason, remember I posted something on Facebook about being at the hockey game, and someone typed Ming. That's what they meant. Domingue. See, if it was a Q, it'd be Dominique. Yeah. Domingue. Yeah, I don't know. Put Jari back in. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that the Pens lost, but, it is what it is. Hey, so today I just got access back to the Instagram for the show, for the podcast. So head to Instagram, Tmps official. I am going to go live. I'm going to go live. And I'm live on YouTube. Okay, yes, we will, Jay, just real quick. And I'm going to go live. I don't know what that means. I don't really care about that. Can we just go right? I don't know what's happening here. I'm trying to go live on YouTube in celebration of the fact that we got access back to, okay, screw that. So Jason reminded me today that TMPS has a Instagram, and I literally completely forgot that we had an Instagram. So hello everyone on Instagram that follows TMPS official. We are now live on YouTube. Head over to tmpspodcast.com and hit the big YouTube icon or the TMPS Nightcap icon, and you will find us on YouTube Live. So Jason just mentioned, so we were just talking about hockey. Unfortunately, the Pittsburgh Penguins lost the New York Rangers in the first series of the playoffs. We did go to Game 7, though, so we definitely wore those Rangers down, so hopefully they won't go on to win the Cup. But it was a fantastic series, and unfortunately, the Penguins did lose. Jason and I did go to a game, and it was absolutely fantastic. So now we're on YouTube Live. We just got back the TMPS official Instagram page, so we're going live on Instagram to celebrate that. And Jason wants to talk about the fact that I got today a brand new watch winder. So if you listen to the show, you'll notice that, or watch my YouTube channel, Jason and I love watches. We have a new friend, Chris, who loves watches. We're huge fans of beautiful luxury timepieces. I've been posting on my YouTube channel some new watch content. I have a brand new video on my YouTube channel. I go through all 49 of my watches. And I also introduce, it's a secret, number 50. But you don't see it yet. There's an unboxing video coming out soon for watch number 50. And there's an unboxing video coming out for what Jason just mentioned, my brand new watch winder. So I'm basically surrounded by watch enthusiasts. I had completely forgot that my sister's husband loves watches as much as Jason and I do. He used to be a luxury watch dealer, and no, my sister, uh, for whatever reason, I don't even know if it was her anniversary or his birthday or what, but did some research and got him a beautiful watch winder. And she did a lot of research, but she got it off Amazon because everything's on Amazon these days. And she sent me a link, and I saw this watch. It holds 18 watches. 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12 wind, and then 6 up top that don't wind. It's just a holder. Ordered it off Amazon. It came in the mail today. It came in a huge box. And I thought, holy shit, how big is this thing? Well, it was just very well protected by foam. But like I said, it has 12 slots that wind. You can go clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, and counterclockwise. It has 6 different sections, which means each section is 2 winders each. You can program them for different speeds, different amounts. It has a light. It has like little like fake diamonds. It's really nice. It's on Amazon. So on my YouTube channel, I will be posting. I've already filmed the unboxing video that'll be going up tomorrow. And I'll have a link in the description for that exact watch winder on Amazon. And it comes in different sizes. You don't have to get the big one like I got and like my sister got her husband. They do have smaller ones. And, you know, I have 12 automatic watches that can be in a winder. You might only have 4. So you might not need the big one. But I love how it does have extra storage up top for watches that don't need wound. Like the majority of my watches are quartz and do not need. I actually have a solar powered watch, which I should probably take outside. Though I do think once it's charged with the sun, it's a 6-month power reserve, I'm pretty sure. And that's called the Arnie. That is the Seiko Prospect SNJ something 05. You got to look it up. It's called the Arnie because Arnold Schwarzenegger used to wear it in his movies. It's a reissue of the 1980s version. Obviously, they made it in the 80s and then stopped making it and then reissued it. It is the Seiko Prospect Diver's Watch, SNJ 025 or something 05. But just look up the Arnie and you'll find it. Jason, you need to get that watch winder 100%. But I have to say, when I bought my Rolex, I bought this beautiful watch winder that holds 2 watches, was not cheap, which is now in my closet. I don't need it at the moment, but knowing me, within the next year, I'll have 2 more automatic watches that will need to be wound, and it'll come back into use. And I also have a watch winder that holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 watches to be wound, and then probably, I don't know, 8 slots for non-winding. That one's now in my closet as well. But I have 50 watches, and by the end of the year, I could have 60. So believe me, they're empty right now, but they'll get filled up sooner or later. So, Jason, now that the Penguins are out of the playoffs and there's no more hockey, what are we going to do? We're going to have to start, like, going to the club or maybe going back to the gym, or there's, like, nothing to do now. There's no more hockey. Look at this. This is what when I film, it holds my phone. Willie's. We're just going to go back to Willie's. This is my TMPS podcast cap. TMPS, I think everything's in reverse, but tmpspodcast.com. Official show merchandise. If you guys are interested in official show merchandise, let me know. I can get you hats, t-shirts. We can get the shit made. TMPS podcast. I've been wearing this all day today, wearing it out. Some guy was looking at me in the grocery store trying to read my hat. And Yeah, I'm wearing this everywhere I go. I'm just gonna be like, oh, and my TMPS podcast.com decal is ready for my car. That's gonna go on my car. We're gonna get a billboard. The show is going to go to a different level, and I just cannot wait. I like this different microphone for the live because I don't have to have this in front of me, my headphones, my hands are free. Yeah, so I definitely like that. And we're going to start using this for the YouTube content as well. But, so this last video I made where I show all 49 of my watches, I do not reveal number 50. Number 50 will have its own unboxing video. Definitely check it out on YouTube. So to find my YouTube, well, if you're watching me right now on YouTube, then you definitely found it. But to find my YouTube, just go to tmpspodcast.com, and there is a big picture that says YouTube. Just click on that picture. It'll take you right to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, all that shit that people do. But yeah, I got to be up early tomorrow. Yeah, Instagram Live's the move. Listen, I don't have enough devices. I need to go Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live. I need like all these different devices to just so we're broadcasting on all social media platforms. We got to get Truth Social. We got to get Trump. We got to get on Twitter. We're going to be all over the place. Like horse shit everywhere. Yeah, man. But I have been absent because I tested positive for COVID. I was sick, but not as sick as I was the first time. The first time I had COVID, I thought I was going to die. This time was much more mild. It was not that bad at all. It was like having a regular cold. How does what work? Wait, what? A walking billboard, yeah. The move. What do you mean you asked a question? Oh, you asked a question. What is 2 plus 2? What do I do? Is this like a... Oh, and then maybe I choose if it's part of the... Can you see that now, Jay? What is 2 plus 2? Now I'm going to type 4 and send it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that actually works. I don't know. I don't know if you get it privately or... Yeah, so I have a little question mark here. I didn't even notice that. So that, I guess asks me directly, and then I can choose if it goes into the chat. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not what you call tech savvy. I'm probably going to give all of this up and go back to selling shoes, because the fact that like the microphone was like acting goofy and raising up the gain without me doing, look, the gain is back to 100. I literally have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm just not good at it. And, sometimes that's, I bet if we had multiple listeners. Yeah, hey, so, okay. Speaking of Instagram, I get a lot of catfishes on Instagram. A lot of catfishes. I got one the other day that actually, so these are accounts on Instagram that are extremely attractive women, but they're not real. Well, obviously the girl in the picture is real, but the person typing is not her. They take pictures from porn stars, from Instagram models, and they make fake accounts, right? And you know they're fake because usually it's a name like J underscore Doe, and then like 1 2 3 4 5. Like usually they have a lot of numbers, which means it's not a real account. Because if someone who's actually a porn star has an account, they use their porn star name. They don't have to have numbers because they're the actual porn star, right? So I get a friend request. Well, so anyway, a couple weeks ago, I got one. She was talking to me. She said she was a prostitute, and she actually gave me a price list. She gave me a price list of what costs what. And I was like, oh my God. She's not even like, it's like, no, my name is so-and-so. I'm a prostitute. Let's meet up, but here's what things will cost. Yeah, a menu. She gave me a menu. A la carte. Like I was shopping, I was ordering a la carte. It was like a steakhouse. It was family style. Like we were doing it family style. That's not. That's horrible. That's not right. That's not right at all. Oh my God, like a steak. I have COVID. I can't laugh. I can't breathe. That's terrible. So just today, I get a friend request, and there's no numbers. Her name was, I can't remember. Maybe Jason, you can. I can't remember. And I accepted it, and I knew it wasn't a real person. I knew it was one of these fake accounts, a catfish, if you will. But I'm a lonely guy, so I thought might as well chat with her for a little bit. And recently, these catfishes have become rather sophisticated. They know what city I'm in. Not like specific little town, but like, yeah, Madison, Kenzie, Madison. But like the greater city area. Where are you from? And I always say Pennsylvania. And they're like, oh my God, I'm from Pittsburgh. And I'm like, what? They've gotten really specific. And then as soon as I say, oh, I'm from Pittsburgh too, then it's to like, we got to hook up. Like, we should hook up. Like, what's your address? And I'm like, well, where are you from? And then she gives me an address. She literally messages me her address. Okay. Not a town, not a street, her whole address. So obviously I know this person's not real. This is not the real person. This is a fake account. So I look up the address. This is a home that is for sale. If you type in this address, you'll get to Zillow or whatever. This home is empty. It is actively for sale right now. Then after she sends me her address, she goes, I'm a porn star. Wow. So a porn star lives in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. That's where this porn star is. She goes, I can make you a video. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm like, well, what's the video gonna be? And then she got a little explicit. This is a family show, so I won't go into detail. But she got into it. And then I said, well, send me the video. And I'm thinking, she's gonna send me like a porn clip. Because, I'm assuming the pictures that this person was using were of a real porn star. So I assume she was just going to... Okay, also, I was at the dog park. I was at the dog park among other people, and I was fully expecting this catfish to send me some kind of Pornhub video that was then going to go off in the dog park. Like, during this whole conversation, I'm with other people in public. I'm not home alone. I'm not laying in my bed. I'm literally, and that's what made it funnier to me, is that I was having this conversation in public. So I'm expecting to get some kind of like, canned video from Pornhub of this, quote, porn star that this person's pretending to be. Instead, I get the scam. It's $30 on Pornhub for a private video. Do you have Cash App? The moment you hear that, well, first off, from Jump Street, I knew it was a scam. I knew it wasn't a real person. But if they're like, oh, do you have Telegram? Do you have Cash App? Do you have WhatsApp? Like, if they ever try to get you to go from one platform to another, that's how you know it is not a real person, or it's not the person they're claiming to be. If I downloaded Cash App and sent them $30, they would take my $30. They could probably find some back end way of getting into my credit card or account and steal even more money from me. But, I was telling Jason that I talked to them because it's hysterical. Their English is usually pretty bad. Hers was pretty good, but there were definitely some errors that no native speaker would ever make. Actually, there were errors that even non-native speakers rarely make. Because in my opera career, I've met a lot of non-native English speakers where English is their second or third language, and their English is better than most of these catfishes. But it's really hysterical. It's really, really hysterical. The fact that she gave me an address, I was like, hey, what part of Pittsburgh do you live in? A full address, zip code, street number, and everything. A full address. And she was like, let's hang out for the day. I can drive to you. It's not Val. There's no Val. Val's out. Val is an old friend of the show. She's out. There's no more Val. No. I got to get up so early. I'm taking Kona to get her teeth cleaned. I have to drop her off at 8:30 in the morning, and she's there like all day. But the vet, so Kona will not let the vet look at her teeth. Kona will just not let it happen. So they're like, listen, we can't get a good look at her teeth. We don't really know the condition. If they start to degrade, we're going to have to pull them out. And I was like, well, what do we do? And they're like, well, we can put her under anesthesia. We take a look. We clean them. We get a better idea of their condition, And I'm like, when do we schedule this? They're like 2 weeks. I'm like, book it. But I got to drop her off at 8:30 in the morning, and then I might not pick her up till like 4 in the afternoon or something. Oh, I get these all the time. Are you Jackson? I'm not sure if I typed the wrong number. Oh, on like WhatsApp. So just like on Instagram, on WhatsApp, I get weird Asian girls. Not weird. They're not weird Asian girls. They're just these Asian girls who, and again, who knows if they're actually Asian women? It's just a picture. Who knows who they actually are? But it's always like weird stuff like, hey, Brad, I have the report ready. Send me your email. Or are you Jackson? I don't think I typed in the right number. Hey, Steve, let's meet up for coffee. It's these really weird messages on WhatsApp. And if you respond, they're like, so this girl right now, she said, hey, Jackson, but I think I typed in the wrong number. If I said, hey, it's Jackson, what's up? She would go, I don't think you're Jackson. I'd be like, what's up? It's me, it's Jackson. Like, I don't think that's you. And then they send a link for like Cash App or some kind of thing for like money. It's a scam. It is Asian. and Pacific Islander month. So just a cheers to Jason, who is Asian of the Indian. That is a Southeast Asian, I believe. India is Southeast Asia. So cheers to you, Jason. It is your month. Let's all take a drink to him. I am white. I don't get a month, really. I guess pretty much every month is the white man's month. I don't really know if any of my Caucasian nationalities get their own month. Probably not. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. Jason. Jason went to a seafood restaurant the other night and ordered chicken. Actually, when we go to a steakhouse, you order chicken. You're a big fan of the chicken. I always order steak. If I'm at a steakhouse, cowboy ribeye, that's what you got to get. The cowboy ribeye. But you ordered chicken at a seafood restaurant. Do you get steak? You got chicken last time. Oh, that's right. You did get that. You got chicken the last time, but you did get a ribeye the time before. Oh, only at Longhorn do you get the chicken. That Parmesan crust, whatever, at Longhorn is really good. It's really good. So Jason the other day, he's like, I only had soup for lunch. I'm like, wow. He's like, I'm on a fixed income. And I'm like, what kind of soup? He goes, lobster bisque. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the fanciest fucking soup on the planet Earth, lobster bisque. He didn't have like split pea. Lobster bisque. That is so funny. Dude, that is hysterical. That is so funny. What time is it? I got to wrap things up, Jay. I got to be up early. Got to get Kona to the Just Broth from now on. That's right. We're both on fixed incomes. We got to watch our wallets. Just Broth. Okay, I'm going to end the show. We've been going over for 40 minutes now. Thank you so much for watching. TMPS Official on Instagram. That is back up and running. We're going to be posting. IG Live is great. Check out our Instagram stuff. Head over to tmpspodcast.com, and we'll see you next time. I don't even know how to... Oh, I guess I just shared that. All right. Hey, YouTube Live. Thank you so much. YouTube Live, tmpspodcast.com. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Go on YouTube. Go on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm working on getting it on Google Podcasts. That is a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but that's going to be happening as soon as I figure it out. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on TMPS Nightcap and the Michael Papinchak Show.